Guys, this is what's currently going on right now. This is official data from the USGS's current conditions for Oregon's lakes and reservoirs. The reason why that I'm sharing this with you is because the lakes and reservoirs in my state are at full capacity, which means that they are full of water. So the reason why that they are full is because we've seen large amounts of abnormal rainfall over the last several weeks in this spring. This year we've had a very wet spring so far. Last year was different. Last year we've had lack of rainfall and the lakes were very shallow. Not enough water to keep the lawns irrigated. Plus, we've experienced a very bad drought last summer. So, this year, it's very different. This year, in the Pacific Northwest, I'm supposed to have an abnormally wet and yet warm summer. So, hopefully, there won't be as many wildfires this summer in my state. So here are the current conditions. Like in the middle Willamette River Basin, Detroit Lake east of Salem is at 1,558.21 feet in depth as of 12:15 this afternoon. Fern Ridge Lake, west of Eugene, is at 373.56 feet in depth. Foster Lake, near Sweet Home, is at 637.12 feet in depth. So now up to the upper Willamette Basin. Hills Creek, near Oak Ridge, is at 1,530.98 feet in depth. Fall Creek, which is east of Springfield, is at 692.61 feet. Cottage Grove Lake, which is in southern Lane County, is at 830.62 feet in depth. Blue River, up in the Mackenzie, is at 1,349.59 feet in depth. Lookout Point near Lowell is at 920.39 feet in depth. And Dexter Lake near Dexter is at 692.61 feet in depth. So this is the current lake and reservoir water surface elevation for Detroit Lake east of Salem. See that? As of June 12th, it is just below 1,558.50 feet in depth. This one is for Hills Creek near Oak Ridge, Oregon. As of June 12th, it is at 1,531.00 feet in depth. Fern Ridge, just west of Eugene, as of today, is just about near halfway above 373.55 feet in depth, which is less amount of water than the amount in Detroit and Hills Creek. So yeah, seems like that the Cascades, reservoirs, and lakes have more water capacity than those in the inland valleys. I'll tell you this, that the Pacific Northwest is the region that's experiencing a much cooler and wet spring, and more than likely a cooler, abnormally wet, warm summer. I mean, it's not going to be terribly hot, is what they're predicting, but seems like that the northwest part of the United States is experiencing a much cooler and wetter spring and more maybe a warm a cooler wet spring and possibly a cooler wet summer. So that's what I just wanted to say, is that where I am, I think I am going to have a very decent summer. Not as many wildfires and smoke. Reminiscent of what I've seen in 2019.